Guys, I'm getting ready to paint my bike for the first time with a HVLP gun, and I've painted several others with rattle can, and I just thought I would document this since I searched and searched for a video, kind of step by step for painting your bike, and I couldn't find any, so I'm gonna make one. So you're gonna have to get lots of various paint mixtures and stuff. I ordered my stuff from Kustom Shop. You have to get your primer hardener, any sort of paint you want. I got the Brilliant Silver Metallic. You're gonna have to get reducer, some overall hardener. I got the 2K urethane clear, and then I got a mid coat clear base because I got some candy flakes that I'm going to add. So I will keep you updated on what's going on. And another thing that you're going to need is some decent guns. I say decent, these aren't even decent probably, but I got these off Amazon, I believe, for like 70, 80 bucks. I think from Vapor is their name, but I'm sure that they're gonna do fine for what I need, you know. They come in, it's a 3-pack. You get the 1.7, the 1.4, and the 1mm gun. So and then with compressor wise, you're going to need the oil and water filter and the regulator. And what's cool about these guns is they only need 20 psi to work. So I don't even have that big of a tank, but you know, I've tested this out with water and it seems to be working fine. And this is my paint booth. It's a little shed behind our house, and I've coated the ceiling and walls with plastic. Got a little wire right here to hang my bike on. Probably going to make a post, but as you can see, I coated everything with plastic, put some cardboard paper down here. Got an exhaust fan, you want that, and then a air intake fan for fresh air. I put a filter on the front and on the back, and I'm going to close that door and just have that air coming in. Something also nifty is this little temperature and humidity measure. I think I got that for like 15 bucks off Amazon. I think Mead is the company, but it's not quite. I really like it to get up to 70, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Also, bright lights. You want bright lights. Alright, so you're wanting to paint your bike. That's awesome. I think it's a lot of fun. So you have to disassemble it completely, and then you have to remove the paint. And what I did is I used some chemical based stuff. Can't think of the name, but there's lots out there. And some my first bike stuff came off very easily. With this one I'm doing, it's a Schwinn Prelude. Didn't come off that well. Loosened the paint, but then I had to really scrape it. And after a couple hours of work, get down to the bare frame. And a very good trick that you will want to use is a drill, and then use a wire brush at the end. So that definitely helped with the crevices a lot. Lots of sandpaper. But right now I'm getting ready to wash her down and then we're going to hang her up and get the primer on. Alright, now that you got her all clean, what you want to do is try not to touch her. I have a paper towel that I hold her with and use another paper towel to you know, kind of wipe her down. And then what I'll do is I'll hang her up and see if you guys got a good view. Yep. And then I just spray her down. And that comes in handy. And what I'm going to do next is I kept the Schwinn Chicago you know, metal decal right there. The way I kept that so nice is when I was sanding it and wire brushing it, I put about 4 layers of tape on there first and then went around it with a knife, a razor knife. So, you know, nothing could touch that basically. But we're close. Alright guys, I cleaned her off real good, wiped her down, and then sprayed her off with the air hose. Then what I did was I taped off my emblem and then took a X-Acto knife and went around it, and that turned out really good. I think that's going to work out really well. Then I put tape in all these screw holes for the water bottles, a couple gizzies back here, and on the shifter posts. So what we're going to do now is mix our primer. And this primer is 3-to-1. So what that means is we put in, hold on, yeah, 3-to-1. So we put in, you go get these little nice little cups, go to 3-to-1 right there, and we're going to figure out how much primer we want. And I think we're probably going to mix around 4 to 5 ounces. Alright, well I just mixed my primer and primer hardener. Got that pretty good. And then you have to also see on the can that there's a pot life. And what that means is there's only a certain amount of time this is going to be good. And if you go over that time, you're going to ruin your gun. So you have to clean your gun before that time. It is 1:42. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write that down as the mixing time for this paint. Stir it real good. And the next step is we need to, let me move this shit. We need to make sure you have a strainer. We need to strain that into our gun. Oh my god, this is so messy. Make sure you have proper ventilation. Make sure you wear a good respirator as well. Well, it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm going to apply the second coat of primer. It looks brighter, and here it is. I forgot to turn on my fluorescent bulb earlier, so that should definitely help. And we're going to do my forks. I completely forgot about them. Alright.